Hi, I'm Supervisor Dan Panico here with Harbor Master Alexandria Bongiovanni, and we're talking about boating safety. This year, as opposed to last year, there's a new regulation, and that is a safety class.
Yes, you need to have your boating safety certificate. Anybody that's operating the boat needs that as if it's a driver's license in a car.
Okay, and life jackets. Life jackets for every person properly fitted on the vessel?
Yes, you need to have the right amount and it needs to be properly fitting whether you have a child or an adult.
Okay, and drinking on the water. What can you tell us?
It's very dangerous. It's just as dangerous as driving a car on the road. Things happen very quickly. It impairs your judgment, and it's also the known leading cause of any fatal boating accident.
Okay. And checking the weather. How important? We have a lot of new boat owners after COVID. How important is the weather?
It could change very quickly. You could go to Davis Park and it's beautiful and you're going back to Packjog and it's a different world, especially if you're in a small boat. You need to be aware of that weather because it can become very dangerous for everybody on board.
And knowing the rules of the water. How important is that?
It's just like driving a car. You need to know the rules that are on the water as far as the right of way, not getting in the way of other people, and no wake zones, especially in the channels and stuff like that, could cause a lot of damage to people or other boats.
Okay, and having a float plan and the safety gear, those are musts. What are they about?
The float plan is really is just almost like an emergency contact. God forbid something happens to you. You could leave it with somebody that's going to be on shore, whether it be a friend or a family member, and it could let them know who you're going to be with and what your destination plan was and what time you were planning on coming back if you don't, so
Okay.
they know where to look.
And necessary safety gear on the boat. Plus, it's a good idea to have a radio?
Yes, very good. The VHF radio is almost better than a cell phone. God forbid you don't have service or battery. It's a main lifeline and is always monitored by Coast Guard and local Marine patrol units.
And that's channel 16.
Correct.
Staying alert and knowing your speed. How important?
Very important. Staying alert, especially as when we get into the warmer weather and there's going to be people out tubing or water skiing or just swimming. You have to be alert of people that may be in the water. It's also good to have another lookout on the boat. And as far as speed, boats don't have brakes, so it takes a little bit of time for that boat to slow down. So you need to be cognizant of that and give yourself enough time to really get that boat slowed down before you enter anywhere.
Okay, and passengers. A lot of first-time passengers, kids. How important is it to educate them?
God forbid something happens to you or somebody else on board. It's good for those people to know where the life jackets are and other safety equipment, and also how to use the radio in case they need to call for help.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you for the helpful information. I'm Supervisor Dan Panico, joined by Harbor Master Alexandria Bongiovanni, and we thank you for watching.
Thank you.